Hey friends, so when it's 50 degrees in Texas, this is how we dress. I actually got this off of God, and it's not, I don't even think it's the same material as they advertise. You can see the stitching. It's itchy, and it has these very cheap paracords on it. I paid $50, way too much for something that I've never seen. Has a hood too. But since I paid $50 for it, I even bought one for my husband. I thought I would at least try it. It's not very warm either. 50 degrees outside. I wasn't even that warm. But, so the point is, don't buy things online. Buy it in the store if you can. I never go in the store. Now in this room, I'm warm because this room is always warm. It's actually, it seems to stay around 70 in here, which is not good because this is my pantry room. So I'm actually thinking of moving my pantry room and my bedroom because it seems to be the coldest room, and moving my bedroom and the pantry room because it would be a lot easier to keep warm or cool. And it's plenty big for my bed. I don't need a lot of stuff. So I might be doing that, but this is my 2 months preps that I did recently. I shared those videos. Probably, I think I only did a TikTok on that. Well, actually I did a full menu plan on YouTube. So this is part of a 12-day preppers Instagram thing that I've seen on water, which I was already going to do. I was already going to store my water in these 5-gallon totes. I've never seen anyone do this. I'm wondering why. These are $1, I think $1 at Walmart. And they should be completely safe to store water in, right? So I'm asking a question, why are preppers not storing their water in these 5-gallon buckets? It makes sense to me. These are 3.5-gallon buckets, jugs. I think they're like $5. And then the 5-gallon buckets are like around $7. And then you have to fill the water up. So, and these have to be rotated through, obviously. But my main thing was, why not store water in these 5-gallon buckets? Is there a reason why we shouldn't do that? Any experienced preppers? I am going to go ahead and put these in here and put it, because I need 100 gallons more of water to get my 150 gallons for 5 people for a month. And then I'm going to increase our non-drinking water for cooking, pets, garden, etc. to 100 gallons. I don't have gutters to collect water off of my roof. That might be something I'll look into. I did have a couple of buckets I filled, put on the side of my house where my garden will be. And I also have a bunch of jugs in my shed. So what is your water storage goals? So I think a month is a good amount of water to stay. It's you have to rotate through it. You have to fill up the jugs. I looked into the water delivery service, and that was pretty expensive. I'm gonna get some more jugs through it's not Costco, but the other one. I have a membership too. Might be Costco. But Sam's Club. Yeah, Sam's Club has jugs that come with water, and they're a good price. I think it's like 1 or 2 cents a flat ounce. It's like 3.5-gallon jugs filled with water. I think they're $5 or $7. I can't remember. it might be, it's an off number. It's like a pain to fill them up. But, you know, water's important. Definitely start getting water, you know, somehow get the 1 gallons, get the 3 gallons, get the 5 gallons, do a delivery service. You can get, you can fill up anything. I think, I don't have any in here, but like the vinegar jugs are about this size. Any kind of juice jugs, soda jugs, fill them up. It's free. Do it while you can. You know, you never know. Thankfully, I don't live in the city, because I've seen where the city water service just shuts down. No warning. Just, they turn it off. They turn off the water, the toilet. You know, for people living in the city, that's a shock. When I lived in the city and they did that, it was an inconvenience. I wasn't thinking about prepping. I didn't know, didn't even think about having a 5-gallon bucket. Another use for I have 3 top uses of 5-gallon buckets. Okay, we'll do this. One is for food service, food storage. You can store stuff in your bucket. This is stuff that I've had stored. I'm going to use it up. I have oxidant absorbers, Mylar bags, like that. That's a good way to use these buckets. Now, if you go in the store a lot, go by your bakery and pick you up some free buckets. I got one and it was even clean. It was washed out. They store icing in the buckets, so they're food grade. You can get those for free if you need. Now, number 2 is water. Unless someone tells me otherwise and gives me good evidence, I think water is a good way, you know, to use these buckets. And number 3 is a composting or temporary emergency toilet. You can compost your waste, your poo. It's called poo composting or poo. Look it up on YouTube. I can leave a link. I'm always bad. I forget that I say that, so forgive me if I don't. But someone who's researched, can y'all share in the comments a link to a good composting toilet video? All you need is a seat. If you know, like me, you're uncomfortable sitting on it like this, you can get a RV toilet seat. It goes right on the 5-gallon bucket. And yeah, so top 3 uses of a 5-gallon bucket, just for free. Just throwing that out there. The main thing of this video was water, prepping water. So number 1 prep is water, and then number 2, you need food. You need 1 for now, 1 for later, 1 to give. That was how I first started prepping, and that's how the Lord showed me how to shop. And then when February happened, the fear of the Lord got in me, and now I have 3 months of food stocked, and my goal is to have 6 months. Why? Well, look at it this way. Life happens. Are you going to be ready? Are you going to be prepared for a loss of a job, for emergency, where you have to go to the hospital for a car accident, for sickness, for grid shutdowns, power shutdowns, for government a lot, insanity? Just, that's the 5 reasons right there. You don't need any reasons, except Proverbs 6:6 says, look at the ants. They work hard all summer preparing for the winter. Take the wisdom and advice of the Word of God, for God's sake. And if you don't believe that, you haven't lived long enough, and you'll probably be caught off guard, and hopefully you'll learn wisdom from that. I hope so, my friends. Do what you can with where you're at. Plant a seed, water it, grow it, and share what you learn. right here, Budget Prepper Kim. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. This is just my little hobby. I'm a 42-year-old full-time homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 3 boys, and my husband's a trucker. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, comment if you care. Have a blessed day. Thanks.